Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Wednesday, June 10th, 2015. I'm Jeremy, talking about what you can do today to make tomorrow better. Today's tip, I'll start backwards. I'll ask you a question. Have you ever watched the end of a movie before you've watched from the beginning? Worked backwards on anything, eaten dessert first? A lot of you may say yes to that. Point is, I'll be up front. First of all, I was like, what am I going to talk about? I was going to talk about the difference between a lion and a gazelle. But then I was like, you know what? Let me pick up one of these 3 books sitting on my bedstand that I have yet to start reading from the beginning. And it was The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I think it was a book my mom got me. And I may have asked her for it, but point being, I picked it up, figuring I was going to try to make an episode out of whatever I saw first. First thing I saw was start with the end in mind. And that's all you got to hear right there to know what it's talking about. You need to have a plan. You need to know where you're going to go. As a screenwriter, well, I can't really call myself that because I haven't written one in years, but when I used to write, I used to have scenes in mind, ideas, plot stories, but I would kind of let it tell itself as I wrote. As I grew with the characters that I was creating, I didn't always know how it was going to end. And that causes for a lot of rewrites, a lot of going back. Oh, you gotta make sure all the loose ends, you gotta make sure all add up in the end when you finally get to your ending. It's the same way in life. You waste so much time going back and, well, in life you can't go back and fix. If you had a time machine, it'd be great, but you spend so much time meandering on different roads and different paths that you didn't need to take if you knew where you were going to begin with. And that's not to say there's not some value in, being a freelancer, a roamer, and, enjoying all that life has to offer by exploring different aspects of life and what you can do, and, and being happy. But, true purpose and having goals and knowing what they are and where you want to be at the end of the metaphorical day, that is the essence to one of the 7 essences of being a highly effective person, or highly successful. So maybe you do like watching movies from the end. It's kind of a counterproductive point. So instead of thinking of that analogy as the viewer, think of it as the screenwriter. You need to know how you're going to end before you finish. At least if you want to make the most use of your time. So have the ending in mind, whatever you're setting out to do, goals, personal, career, even for vacations, anything. Just in life, have the end in mind. Hey, it came from the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective and Successful People. So it's good for something. I should scratch that last part. Anyway, have a good hump day. I'll see you tomorrow.